Welcome back to our channel on this beautiful day, Days fans. We are diving headfirst into the juicy, jaw-dropping drama heading to Salem this Thursday, June 4th. Let's start with the Hernandez family, because things are about to get incredibly messy. We are going to see Rafe, Gabi, and Ariana getting together for what appears to be a birthday celebration for Ari. There are presents, including a gorgeous new necklace, and in the sneak peek photos, there are smiles all around. But let's be real for a second. This is Salem, and happy family gatherings are just ticking time bombs, waiting to explode. Before the party even kicks off, Ariana manages to get Rafe alone, and she absolutely demands that he stop avoiding the subject of Gabi's disastrous split from Philip Kyriakis. Ari is growing up, you guys. She is no longer a little kid who can be shielded from her mother's chaotic love life. I think Gabi is walking into a massive trap of her own making. When they are all together, Ariana is going to grill her mother for the gritty details of why she and Philip blew up. Gabi is going to try and spin it, playing the victim like she always does. But here is the kicker, and this is where my heart just breaks for Ari. We know that Gabi secretly paid off Liam to leave town and stay away from her daughter. Gabi thinks she is protecting Ari, but she is actually engaging in the exact same toxic, controlling behavior that she despises in the DiMeras. Just wait until Ariana hears from Liam that her own mother bribed him to skip town. Can you believe it? Ariana is going to flip out worse than Philip ever did. I predict this is going to cause a massive, potentially irreparable rift between Gabi and her daughter. Gabi's intense psychological need for control, which probably stems from her traumatic stints in prison, is going to cost her the one person she loves most in this world. Speaking of Gabi, she has a very interesting run-in with Xander Cook in Horton Town Square. In the preview pictures, they both have these incredibly smug looks on their faces, and Xander actually has his hand on Gabi's arm. Is he comforting her, or is he just being his usual sarcastic self? Honestly, I love the dynamic between these two. They are both legacy pariahs right now. Xander is constantly trying to redeem himself and failing, while Gabi just embraces her inner villain. A lot of fans think Xander needs to stay far away from Gabi, but I actually think a temporary alliance between these two schemers would be absolute television gold. Imagine the corporate espionage they could pull off together. But Xander has much bigger things on his mind, or rather, he is on someone else's mind. Sarah Horton is finding herself unexpectedly and painfully torn. Let's break down Sarah's psychology for a minute. She is currently with Brady Black, and yes, she loves him. Brady is safe, he is devoted, and he offers her a stable life. But lack of love was never the problem between Sarah and Xander. Their split was born out of lies and trauma, not a lack of passion. Sarah and Xander share a deep, undeniable soulmate bond. It is that toxic magnetic pull that you just cannot turn off. This Thursday, Sarah's suppressed desires are going to boil over into her subconscious. We are going to see several steamy photos of Sarah in bed, barely clothed, passionately kissing Xander. But it quickly turns into a nightmare scenario when Brady suddenly appears in the dream, and both men start aggressively grilling her as she sits there trapped in bed. Neither Xander nor Brady looks thrilled in this dream sequence. When Sarah wakes up, she is completely rattled, clutching her robe in the Kyriakis living room. This dream is a massive wake-up call for her. I think Sarah is desperately trying to convince herself that Brady is the right choice, because she is terrified of Xander breaking her heart again. But history proves that when a Salem heroine starts having vivid, sweaty dreams about her ex, it is only a matter of time before she ends up back in his bed in real life. I give Sarah and Brady's relationship a month, tops, before she completely caves to her attraction to Xander, moving on to something much sweeter but equally emotional. Foster finally gets Julie Williams to agree to go out with him, and they are having their very first date. One sneak peek photo shows Julie looking lovingly at a picture of her beloved Doug. The look on her face speaks volumes. You can literally feel the heavy guilt and the sorrow radiating from her. Doug and Julie were Salem's original super couple. Their love story spanned half a century. Going out with another man has to feel like a betrayal to her, even though Doug would absolutely want her to be happy. When Foster arrives at the Horton house to pick her up, he is a perfect gentleman. I think it would be super sweet if she and Foster fall in love. I am totally here for it because Julie deserves companionship in her golden years. Nobody is ever going to replace Doug Williams in her heart, and the show is doing a beautiful job of honoring Bill Hayes' legacy by showing that grief and new love can coexist. However, this is a soap opera, so a part of me is highly suspicious of Foster. Is he really just a charming bookstore owner, or does he have a hidden agenda tied to the Horton legacy? We will have to keep a close eye on him. Now prepare yourselves for some heavy tears, because Salem is officially honoring the 1-year anniversary of the legendary John Black's death. Marlena, Brady, and Belle gather at the Brady Pub to raise a glass to the man who anchored their family for decades. The imagery here is so powerful. Marlena is seen sitting alone, looking at a photo of John on her phone and holding a mysterious gold coin. For longtime fans, that gold coin is a massive callback to John's mercenary days and his complex history with the ISA and Stefano DiMera. But the biggest mystery of the week revolves around the chess set that Stefano left John in his will. Look for Belle and Brady to continue puzzling over this bizarre inheritance. They make a shocking discovery. The pawn piece is missing from the board. Amazing. This is a brilliant, deep-cut, historical callback. For those who might not remember the 1986 storyline, when John Black first arrived in Salem, his face was wrapped in bandages, he had amnesia, and Stefano DiMera literally referred to him as the pawn. Stefano completely brainwashed John to do his bidding. The fact that Stefano left John a chess set missing the pawn is Stefano's twisted way of saying, from beyond the grave, you will always belong to me. I firmly believe this chess set is a puzzle box. Fan theories are exploding right now, suggesting that the missing pawn piece is actually a key, or that the board contains a hidden map to a secret DiMera offshore account, or even a hidden laboratory. While the Black family mourns, Roman Brady and Kate Roberts are getting a little bit closer. They are sitting at the pub, talking and holding hands. Roman was previously furious with Kate for setting up his grandson, Johnny, to get DiMera sued by Titan over Bonnie's bogus book. Roman is a good man with a massive blind spot when it comes to Kate. Kate is a survivor, but she is also a chronic self-saboteur. She just cannot stop scheming. And Marlena is absolutely not going to let her get away with it. During the memorial dinner, Marlena spots Kate and has some incredibly harsh words for her. Marlena is a fiercely protective grandmother, and she is going to rip into Kate over the lawsuit situation with Johnny. Furthermore, Marlena gets Roman alone for a one-on-one chat. I think this is the moment Marlena completely spills the tea to Roman about the depths of Kate's betrayal regarding their grandson. Once Roman hears the full, unvarnished truth from Marlena, he is going to be upset all over again. I predict Roman is going to drop Kate like a bad habit by the end of the week. Finally, the episode leaves us with two massive, perplexing cliffhangers. After Belle, Brady, and Marlena leave the pub with their arms interlocked in a beautiful show of family solidarity, they part ways. In Horton Town Square, Brady receives something on his phone that leaves him completely perplexed. Is it a clue about the missing pawn piece? Is it a threat from Kristen? Or does it have something to do with Sarah? Simultaneously, the final sneak peek photo of the day shows Marlena sitting alone, staring very intensely at her phone. She looks as though she is deep in thought or just received some highly disturbing news. Could this be related to EJ's failing resurrection science and the fact that Lexi might be dying again? Or perhaps it is a message from someone from her past. The writers are setting up a massive summer mystery, and these digital breadcrumbs are just the beginning. Make sure you tune in, because Salem is about to catch fire.